Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have Dr. Tina Stefanski with LDH and Heather Blanchard with United Way of Acadiana. So you guys are teaming up to basically recruit healthcare volunteers.
Yes.
Why is this so important? Why do we need healthcare volunteers in the community?
Absolutely. Well, United Way is looking for volunteers for anything to help with disaster.
Yeah.
So we're looking for people to help take down trees off of houses after a hurricane, to help with sandbags and all that. But this partnership is specifically to help with the medical field to volunteer.
Yeah, so we want to make it easy for people, for doctors, nurses, social workers, anyone in the mental health profession to volunteer. And so it's kind of one-stop shop. Anyone who's interested in volunteering, contact United Way and they will steer you to the right direction. So specifically for medical volunteers or people in the healthcare industry, you can imagine after a hurricane, there's a lot of needs. I mean, we've set up sites where we go and do first aid for people who are trying to clean up, for the first responders who are out there, trying to help people who have special needs or medically complex in a shelter situation. So there's so many things after a hurricane where we really need help of healthcare professionals, and often at the time of the event is when people sign up to volunteer. So what we want people to know is that there's actually a database in the state of Louisiana where medical volunteers can volunteer now. We'll credential you, get all the paperwork done. So at the time of an event, we can send out a text message or an email and say, hey, you're signed up. If you want to volunteer, if you're able to volunteer, this is where we need you.
Yeah, so you want to stay a step ahead, essentially.
Yes, that's correct.
This.
Right. Yes.
And they need to be in the healthcare field.
For ours, but for our purposes, but of course, United Way is looking for volunteers, any volunteers. But one added benefit of volunteering through LDH is that from a healthcare perspective, we cover you for purposes of liability insurance. So there are just lots of great benefits. We work with Office of Homeland Security directors to make sure that the sites that we're going to assign volunteers are safe, they're vetted. But there's just so many opportunities, and we talk about hurricanes, but unfortunately we also prepare for mass casualty incidents. So we really urge people to volunteer now if you're interested and able. And by signing up, we're not requiring you to respond. It's just giving you that option so that we can, United Way will send out those messages at the time of an event to let you know where we need help.
Yeah, and then they can choose from there.
Absolutely.
I think this is a great resource for those in the community. If people want to volunteer, where can they go?
Go to unitedwayofacadiana.org/volunteer, and any way you want to get involved, we will find you a way to connect.
I love it. Ladies, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Of course, if you at home, you want to learn more, go to kdn.com. We're going to put everything you need right there. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.